Hello all, welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I am going to cover the next topic under JavaScript basics, that is operators. So let's get started. What exactly are operators? Let me explain them first. What are operators? What are operators? You see, operators are nothing but symbols, guys. Okay? What are operators? Operators are nothing but symbols using which we can perform operation on the given data or operation on the data. Okay, that is literals or data. What are operators? Operators are nothing but symbols. Operators are nothing but symbols. Using these symbols, okay, symbol kind of operators, we can perform operations on the data. For example, okay, I'll give a simple example. If you want to do addition of 5 and 4. Okay, if I want to do the addition of this data 5 and 4. Here 5 is one data and 4 is one data. I want to add these two numbers. For that, which operator I need to use? Which operator I need to use for adding these two numbers? There is a plus symbol. Okay, this plus symbol is nothing but the operator. Operators like this plus symbol are like symbols. Okay, using this, what I can do? I can perform operation on the data. That is 5 and 4 are the data, and here plus is a operator. Okay, plus is a operator, addition operator. So every operator will have its own unique symbol using which we can perform the operations on the given data. Right? Here 5 plus 4. Here plus is the operator. So operators are nothing but symbols using which we can perform operations on the data, guys. These are nothing but operators. Now we have Now, in JavaScript, we have different types of operators, guys. Okay. In JavaScript, we have different type of operators. What are the different type of operators we have in JavaScript? Types of operators. Okay. Here we have the nodes, guys. Before I open the nodes, right, let me categorize operators here. The first category of the operators we have in JavaScript are arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Then we have relational operators. Then we have relational operators. Then we have assignment operators. Then we have assignment operators, arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment operators. Okay. Then we have logical operators, and we have other operators like ternary operator, and many more. Okay, so these are the major ones that we learn. Okay, at this point of time in this particular session, when you are learning about the operators, though there are other category of operators like bitwise operators and many other operators. Okay, lot of operators will be there in the JavaScript programming language, but at this point of time when I'm covering this particular topic on the operators, right, understanding about this arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, and ternary operators are more than enough, guys. Okay, and many more. Okay, I'll just write and many more are there, but we are going to learn only these things in this session. Coming to the arithmetic operators, the first category of the operators we have is arithmetic operators. So plus, this is the addition operator. Plus stands for addition operator. Okay, plus stands for addition operator. Then what is the next one? Plus stands for addition operator. Then we have minus. Minus stands for subtraction operator. Subtraction operator. Okay. Then next operator symbol is asterisk symbol. This is multiplication operator. Multiplication operator. Then we have forward slash symbol. This is division operator. Then we have modulus symbol, percentile kind of thing. This is modulus operator. After dividing whatever the remainder is there, right, that will be resulted with the help of this modulus operator. And we have something like, apart from this, we also have different type of operators, guys. Plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus. Then we have hashtag asterisk. This is nothing but, power of, okay? Finding the, what do you call that power of generally, okay? I'll tell you what exactly it is, okay? Exponential operator, exponential operator, okay? 2 power 3 like that, okay? Exponential operator. Then we have plus plus operator and minus minus operator, okay? Here we have plus plus and minus minus. Plus plus is increment operator. Then minus minus is decrement operator, okay? So these are the different arithmetic operators we have in JavaScript language, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate all these arithmetic operators for you right now, okay? One by one, I'm going to demonstrate that for you. So I'll go to this editor, and here I'll create a new file. I'll just name this as arithmetic arithmetic operators, okay, otherwise arithmetic.js, okay, arithmetic.js, like this I'll write arithmetic. Okay, so here I'm going to write the arithmetic I'm going to demonstrate the arithmetic operator. So I'm going to type here, okay, let a is equal to 5, let b is equal to 4 or 3 otherwise, okay, let b is equal to 3. Now here I'm going to write console.log, okay, console.log. Here I'll say 5, that is a plus b. A plus b means 5 plus 3. That is, what is the result, guys? Here I'll write the comments. The result is 8, right? 5 plus 3 is 8. You'll get the output printed as 8 here, a plus b. Addition operator. Addition of 5 and 3, which is nothing but 8. Then, okay, a minus b. 5 minus 3, that is 2. Then a into b. Multiplication. 5 3s are 15. Then next one. A divided by b. When you divide this 5 by 3, how many times you can divide? 3 ones are 3. Right? 3 ones are 3. Only one time you can divide. But here division will work in a different way in JavaScript, guys. How 3 point something will come here. Okay, not I mean 1 point something will come here. Okay, 1 point something. When you divide 5 by 3, 3 ones are 3, and remaining 2 will be divided by 3. So it will like 0 point something will come, right? So 1 point something will be the answer. 1 point something. Okay, what is that 1 point something? It's just not 1 here. 1 point something will come in the JavaScript. Here a modulus b. Okay, what is the remainder? Okay, when you divide this, 2 should be the remainder, right? 2 should be. Let's see whether this is happening or not. For that, let's write here node arithmetic.js. Enter. You see 8 2 15. You see 1.66. I told you something, right? Okay, like this it will come 1.666, some 7 it came. That's okay. Whatever it came, that's okay. Okay, I don't exactly remember how many decimal points here. So 1 point something. Okay, a divided by b. It's not just 1, it's 1 point something. Okay, a modulus b, the remainder. Okay, remainder. After dividing this 5 by 3, 3 ones are 3, and 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 will be the remainder. Okay, so like this it will work. So we got the output here anyhow. So apart from this, we also have exponential operator, that is a hashtag asterisk b. Okay, this is called as exponential operator, that is 5 power 3. 5 need to be multiplied by itself 3 times. 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5 is 25, 25 5 is 125. 125 should be the answer. Okay, let's write this and see whether we are getting answer. You see 125 got the answer. Okay, so 5 need to be multiplied by itself how many times? 3 times. Okay, 5 power 3 means 5 into 5 into 5, 3 times. Okay, this is the next one, 5 into 3, 5 into 5 into 5 power 3. Then we have console.log Okay, console.log here I'll write down. Next one, increment operator. I'll say a plus plus. When I say a plus plus, what will be printed here in this line? When I say a plus plus, what will be printed in this line? What will be printed when I say a plus plus here in this line? The current value of a is 5. 5 need to be incremented by 1, but here that is 6 won't be printed. Okay, instead 5 only will be printed. What is the reason? Why 5 will be printed as output even though I am incrementing the value of the variable a by 1 using this increment operator? The purpose of the increment operator is to increment the value of the variable by 1. But here console.log, which is going to print, will print first, later it will increment. Okay, definitely the value that is stored into the variable a will be incremented by 1, but by the time it is printing, it is not incremented. Okay, first it will increment. This is called as a post increment. After the variable, if you put a plus plus, this is called as post increment operator. So first console.log will print the current value of a, that is 5 will be printed. And the next line when you write, the next line when you print a, here 6 will be printed. Okay, by the time you come to the next line, here 6 will be printed because this is a post increment after printing the current value of the a, which is 5 here. The value of the a will be incremented by 1, that is 5 plus 1, 6 it will become. By the time it comes to the next line, a will become 6. Okay, so here we'll just clear this using clear command and just run the previous command and see. You see 5 and 6 got printed. 5 and 6 got printed. Hope you understood it, right? Now next one. What is the next one? Okay, let's write. I'll take another example here. In let c is equal to, let c is equal to 7. Okay, let c is equal to 7. Now console.log and I'll say plus plus c. What will be printed here in this case? Here, this is pre-incremented. Earlier, it was post-increment, right? After printing the value of the variable, then the value of the variable a got incremented by 1. But in this case of pre-increment operator, before printing the value that is stored into the variable c, first the value which is stored in the variable c will be incremented by 1 first, then it will be printed. Okay. So here what will be printed? Current value of c is 7. So directly 7 won't be printed here. Okay. First it will be incremented by 1. 7 will become 8. Okay. Now c is holding 8 after incrementing the value that is currently stored into the variable by 1. The c will have 8. So here 8 will be printed. Okay. First incremented, 7 got incremented to 8 and then printed. Okay. Here first printed, then it got incremented. It's a post increment operator. This is called as a pre-increment operator. Now let's see whether it is happening or not. Let's clear this and let's find it out. And before that, and also the next line if you write, for example, next line if you write CLG, and if next line if you write C here, what will be printed? Already it got incremented, right? The same value 8 will be printed. Here also 8 only will come. Okay. Here also 8 will come. You see 8 and 8 have been printed. Okay. 8 and 8 have been printed. Fine. Next, let D is equal to, I'll give one more example. Let D is equal to, let's give something like, 3 or 2 otherwise. Okay. Or we can give something like 4 also. 4 is also fine. Okay. Let D is equal to 4 otherwise. And here CLG D minus minus. Okay. This is a post decrement operator. So what will be the output here? What console.log statement will print in this statement? First, the value of d, current value of the d will be printed. Then the value of the d will be decremented by 1 later. Okay. First, the current value of the variable d, that is 4, will be printed here. Decrement will happen later. Decrementing the value of the variable d by by 1 will be happening later. Okay. So here, if I print d, here 3 will happen. 3 will be printed. Okay. This is post decrement operator. So by the time next line comes, then it will be decremented. The current value of the d will be decremented by 1 only in the next line, not in the same line. Okay. That is a post decrement operator. So here, let me clear this and run this to see what is the output. You see 4 and 3. Is that correct? Yes, 4 and 3 are correct. Now let E is equal to, okay, let E is equal to, I'll give 9. Okay, I'll give 9. CLG minus minus E. This is a pre-decrement operator. The value that is stored in the variable e will be first decremented by 1 and then only it will be printed. Not be printed first. Console.log will not print the value that is currently stored in the e. First of all, first the value that is stored in the variable e will be decremented by 1. That is 9 will be decremented to 8. Okay. And then 8 will be get printed. Okay. Now, if I already it got decremented, right? If you print again, the same 8 will come here. Okay, the same 8 will come here. This is a pre-decrement operator. This is called as a pre-decrement operator. 8 and 8 got printed here. Fine. Next one. What the next one, guys? So these are the different arithmetic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, that is remainder, exponential operator, incremental operator. In that, increment, post increment, and pre increment are there, and decrement operator, minus minus, which is post decrement and pre decrement. Okay. So these are the different arithmetic operators we have in the JavaScript. We are done with the arithmetic operators, guys. Hope you understood all the different arithmetic operators. At this point of time, this much of knowledge is more than enough, guys. Okay, you don't have to learn everything in depth. So whatever the examples I gave to get the idea of this different arithmetic operators is more than enough for you. Okay. The next comes is relational operators. The next category of the operators we have in JavaScript is relational operators. What are the different relational operators we have? First one is greater than operator. Okay, this is greater than operator. Okay, greater than operator. Then we have less than operator. Okay, this is less than operator. This is less than operator. Then we have, okay, equal to operator. Equal to operator. Okay, double assignment operator. Double equal symbol is nothing but the equal to operator. Double equal symbol is nothing but the equal to operator. Then we have not equal to operator. Not equal to operator. Okay, exclamatory mark. This is symbols, right? Is a equal to symbol. Okay, not equal to operator. Not equal to operator. Okay, this is not equal to operator. Then we have greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to operator. Okay, greater than or equal to operator. Then we have less than or equal to operator. Okay, less than or equal to operator. Then we have, okay, greater than, less than, equal to operator, not equal to operator, greater than or equal to operator, less than or equal to operator. And next we have all three equal symbols we have to give, guys. And this is called as three equal symbols. If you give, this is strict equal to operator. Okay, strict equal to operator. Then we have exclamatory mark and double equal. This is a strict not equal to operator. This is called as strict not equal to operator. This strict not equal to operator. Then we have any other operators left out here: greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, strict equal to operator and strict not equal to operator. I think these are the different relational operators we have in JavaScript. So in this session, I have covered the arithmetic operators and demonstrated them for you. Apart from that, at a high level, I'm just typing down the symbols for different other category of operators like relational operators and all. So I'll be covering how I will practically demonstrate about this different relational operators in the next session. Okay, in this session, I wanted to cover only the arithmetic operators and what exactly are the operators and what are arithmetic operators and practical demonstration again. The next session, the next category of the operators, that is relational operators, I'm going to cover. After that, I'm going to cover the assignment operators. Okay, equal symbol is nothing but the assignment operator. Assignment operator. Okay. Apart from this, we have something known as compound assignment operators also. How the compound assignment operators will be there? Plus equal. Okay. Then we have minus equal. Okay. These are all the different compound assignment operators. Under the assignment operators, we have the normal assignment operator, which is this equal symbol. Apart from that, we also have the compound assignment operators like plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to. Okay. Then division equal to. This also I'll cover in upcoming sessions, guys. Okay. Everything I'm not going to cover in the same session. In this session, I have practically demonstrated till the arithmetic operators. Here, just listing down the different operators like relational operators. Okay. What are the different relational operators we have? Assignment operators. We have this like, modulus equal to. Then we have exponential compound assignment operator like exponential operator is equal to symbol. Okay, so these are the different compound assignment operators we have in the JavaScript. After that, we have logical operators, guys. What are the different logical operators? double ampersand. This is logical and. Okay, there is nothing but the logical and operator. Okay, logical and operator. Then we have pipe symbols. Okay, you have tried the pipe symbol like this. This is logical or operator. Okay, this is nothing but the logical or operator. Okay, this is a logical or operator. Then we have the exclamatory mark. This is called as a logical not operator. Logical not operator. Okay. Then we have ternary operator, guys. Ternary operator will be something like this: question mark and colon. Okay. The operator symbol for the ternary operator is question mark and colon. So, though I am not covering in a practical way the relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, and ternary operators, and many more operators are there, but these are the major ones. Okay. So, I only covered the arithmetic operators with practical demonstration in this session. In the next session, I am going to explain the relational operators for you, and in the upcoming sessions, I will cover all the remaining operators for you. Okay. So that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session where I'm going to cover the next topic of these operators, that is types of operators, that is relational operators, these different relational operators with practical demonstration I'll cover in the next session. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye. Hello all, welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I'm going to cover the next topic, that is relational operators. In the previous session, I covered the arithmetic operators. Now in this session, I'm going to cover the relational operators for you. So let's begin. So relational operators in JavaScript. Let me type here relational operators in Java script language. What are the different relational operators we have in this JavaScript language? Let me list down them one by one. Okay. So greater than, less than, then we have equal to, not equal to, strict equal to, strict not equal to. You see, here this is loose equal to, this is strict equal to. Okay. In the JavaScript, we have two types of equal to operators. Okay. This one, two times if you give this equal operator, then it will become loose equal to operator. Okay, this is loose equal to operator, equal to operator. Whereas if you give three equal symbols, then it will become strict, strict equal to operator. Similarly, this is a loose not equal to operator and strict not equal to operator, guys. And apart from this, we also have greater than or equal to operator and less than or equal to operator. Okay, these are the different relational operators we have in the JavaScript. Let me demonstrate all these relational operators for you in the JavaScript one by one. Okay, for that I'll go to this Visual Studio Code, and here I'm going to create a new file, and that is a JavaScript file I'm going to create. I'm going to name this as relational.js. Okay, JavaScript file got created. Now I'm going to write like this. Okay, let a is equal to 9. Let b is equal to 5. Let C is equal to 13. Let D is equal to 5. Okay. Some kind of stuff. Or if you don't want this, that's also fine, guys. Okay. You don't have to create the variables also. Without that also I can cover here. Simply write CLG console.log. Okay. And try to use the operators. For example, if I say 9 greater than 5. Okay. If I say 9 greater than 5. You can also write this way also. That is, let A is equal to 9, let B is equal to 5, and say A greater than B. This is also fine. Okay. So whenever needed, we'll just work on these variables or directly give 9 greater than 5. Anything is fine, guys. Okay. Either this way you can do, or directly you can pass 9 and 5 here. That is also fine. Okay. So why to make it indirect? Let me take it directly like this: console.log 9 greater than 5. You see the result of this relational operators, okay? Conditional expression which is using this relational operator, one of the relational operator greater than or any other relational operator is either true or false, okay? This thing will either result in true or false, okay? If it is correct, it will result in true. If this is incorrect, it will result in false, okay? So 9 greater than 5 is true, okay? If I run this code, what will happen? Let's see, node relational.js. You see, it's resulting in true. Okay, it's working as true. Fine. If I say When I say 9 greater than 5, it is resulting in true. What if I say console.log, okay, 9 greater than 15? In this case, what will happen? 9 greater than 15. When I say 9 greater than 15, which is not correct, so it should result in false this time, okay? I'll just say clear and then run the previous command, node relational.js, and here 9 is not greater than 15, so false should be printed. You see, false got printed. What if I say 9 greater than 9? Here 9 and 9 are equal, right? But if I say 9 greater than 9, what will happen in this case? Though these two values on the left side and right side are equal, but they are not same, hence it will result in false only, okay? Should result in false, guys. Let's run this and see whether it is resulting in false. So this is what is a greater than operator, guys. Now let's go with the less than operator. 9 less than 5, I will say, okay? 9 less than 5. 9 is less than 5, okay? 9 less than 5. 9 is less than 5. Correct or incorrect? It's incorrect, right? 9 is not less than 5. So it should print false. Should print false. Sorry, what happened? Okay, it should print false here. That's correct, okay? You see, this particular thing has resulted in false Boolean value. Boolean literal, okay? But if I say 9 less than 15, which is correct? 9 is less than 15 is correct. So in this case, if I run this, true should be printed. True should be printed. What if I say 9 less than 9? 9 and 9 are equal, guys, but 9 is not less than 9. They're equal. So in this case also false should come. So let's try this out and see whether false is getting printed. Yes, false is getting printed. So greater than is over, less than is also over, okay? Two relational operators I completed already, right? These two I have demonstrated with the proper examples. Now I'm going to demonstrate the lose equal to and lose not equal to, okay? This is lose equal to and lose not equal to operators, okay? Let me explain them first. So here lose means it's not strict, okay? Opposite of strict is lose, right? So here if I say 9 equal to 9, 9 equal to 9, true or false? It is true. Both 9 and 9 are same. So it should result in true. You see, it should result in true. What if I give something like inside the double quotes, I'll give this 9 here. Okay. This is a 9 integer literal. This is a numerical literal, numerical non-decimal literal. Coming to this one, it is a string literal. Though this 9 and 9 are same, but the type of the data or literal type is different here. Numerical literal. This one is okay, it is numerical, integer literal, whereas this one is string literal. Though the value which is there inside a string literal is same, since it is a lose equal to, it will be okay with that, guys. Okay, it will return true, guys. In this case also should return true. Okay, here this 9 and 9 are same, but the type of the data are different. Here 9 is integer numerical literal, whereas this 9 is a string literal. Even though the types are different, types of the literals are different, but the values are same. Okay, so lose equal to will not is not strict. Okay, so it will actually consider this as same. This 9 is equal to double quotes 9. It will consider as same and will result in true here. Okay, you see true got printed. That's what is the thing. But if you use triple equal to, okay, triple equal to, which is a strict equal to operator. In this case, what will happen? This 9 and 9 are same, but the type of the literal are different. So this is strict equal to, which will result in false. Okay, you see false will come. Double equal to, in this thing, double equal to is resulting in true, because which is lose equal to. Triple equal to is resulting in false, which is strict equal to. Okay, so apart from this, if you give 9 equal to 5, which is also false, guys, and 9 is equal to 15, which is also false. Let's see here. Okay, which is false. Okay, and 15 also is false. Okay, as usual, as usual. Okay, but only the lose equal to will compromise. This is a straightforward equal to. 9 is exactly is equal to type. 9 is equal to this 9, not in terms of value, but also in terms of, not in terms of, the number value, but also the type of the data is also same. Okay. Type of the data is also same. So it is actually resulting in true. But even though you change the type also, even though you change the type also, okay, type of the data also, Even though the value is same, the type of the data also is changed. But since it is a lose equal to operator, still it will return in true. That's what is the main thing that you need to understand. If I go with the strict equal to where three equal to equal symbols will be there, in that case, it will result in false. Okay, this is what is the main thing that you need to understand. It will result in false in this case. Okay, only in case of 9 triple equal to 9, it will return true, guys. Okay, the value should be same, the type of the literal also should be same, then only strict equal will return true, otherwise it will return false. In all the other cases, it will return false. Okay. Strict equal to also 9 equal to 5 is also false, 9 is equal to 15 is also false in strict equal to operator. You see, false. If I give 15 also, it is false. Okay, like that. So hope you got the difference between the uh, this strict equal to loose equal to operator and strict equal to operator. Similarly, we have not equal to and strict not equal to, okay, which works in the same way. Okay, I'll just write clear here. I'll just clear this, and then you know I'll write not equal to first. 9 not equal to 15, true or false? 9 not equal to 15, true or false? 9 not equal to 15 is true. Okay, yes, 9 is not equal to 15 is 100% true, right? It's true. Whereas 9 not equal to 5 is also true. Okay, 9 not equal to 5 is also true. You see? But what if I say 9 not equal to 9? 9 not equal to 9? This is 100% false. 9 not equal to 9 is 100% false, guys. Okay, so let's write it and see. This will come as false. What if I say like this? This is lose not equal to. Okay, this lose not equal to here. The type of the data won't be considered, only the value will be considered. Okay, you should not consider the type of the data, you should consider only the value. 9 not equal to string 9, but here you have to consider it as value 9 only. Okay, 9 and non 9, value 9 is not equal to value 9, like that only you have to compare, but you should not worry about whether it is string literal or whether it is numerical integer literal or whatever it may be. Okay, here it is a lose not equal to operator, similar to lose equal to operator. It's lose not equal to operator where the values only will be considered, the type of the values, okay, or the type of the data won't be considered. Okay, so here 9 not equal to 9 is false, it should be resulting in false here. Okay, that's the reason. Now what if I give 9, okay, not equal to 9? Okay, here is strict not equal to operator, double equal symbol will be there with this exclamatory mark is double, which is strict not equal to operator. In this case, what will happen here? Not only the values, guys, whenever you have this strict equal to or strict not equal to operators, then not only the values, but the type also will be considered. Here, 9 is of integer numerical type, whereas this 9 is string type. So even though the values are same, but the types are different, since they are not equal, since this integer is not equal to the string in terms of type, this will result in true, guys. Okay, this will result in true, right? You see, true got printed. Okay, here type also will be considered. Okay, if the type is also different, it will be considered as not equal. Okay, fine. So remaining all same, guys, remaining all same. Okay. Only in case of this 9, it will 9 not equal to 9 will become in false. Remaining all cases, it will, you know, if I give 5 or, everything, even including double quotes 9 also, it will result in true. Okay. Only in case of this 9 not equal to 9, it will result in false. Remaining all cases, true only. Okay. Clear, right? So this all about the lose equal to, lose not equal to, strict not equal to operators. And the last two of these are the important things, guys. Okay, these are not there in other programming languages. Okay, in JavaScript we have this kind of strict equal to operator, but if you go to Java or other kind of languages, we don't have this kind of operators. Okay, so in JavaScript, we have this, so we have to focus more on this operator. So, so whenever you're learning multiple languages, we have to understand in one particular language what is kind of unique we need to see and how it is different from the other languages we have seen. We have to consider this particular concept as something unique in JavaScript, okay? In terms of operators. Now the next thing is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to operator as usual. Okay. So let me say clear here, greater than or equal to and less than, and I'll remove this and say greater than. You see here I'll say 9 greater than or equal to 9. Okay, otherwise I'll just write 5 here. 9 greater than or equal to 5. one of these, okay, either greater than or equal to should be okay. If they are satisfying, it will result in true. 9 should be either greater than 5 nor equal to 5. Anything should be fine. So 9, since 9 is greater than 5, it will result in true, guys. Okay, it will result in true. Okay. Now what if I give 15 here? Is 9 greater than 15? No. Is 9 equal to 15? No. Neither 9 is greater than 15 nor 9 is equal to 15. Both are not correct. Hence results in false. What if I give 9 here? 9 greater than or equal to 9. In this case, what will happen? Either 9 should be greater than 9 or 9 should be equal to 9. One of the condition that is equal is true in this kind of thing. So 9 equal to 9 is true. So hence true will be printed. Okay. True will be the result. Clear, right? Similarly, we can go with the less than or equal to operator also. 9 less than or equal to 5. 9 should be either less than 5 nor equal to 5. Either of these things should be true to become true. Neither is neither less than 5 nor 9 is equal to 5. Okay. So it will result in false. But if I give 15, 9 should be either less than 15 nor either less than 15 or it should be equal to 15. Okay. So since 9 is less than 15, one of the condition is true. So it will result in true. Done. Okay. So next one is 9 less than or equal to 9. What will happen in this case? 9 should be either less than 9, which is false, but 9 is equal to 9 is true. One of the in the relational operator, there are two conditions here. One of the condition in the relational operator is true. So hence it will result in true. Okay. So hope guys you got an idea about all the different types of relational operators we have in the JavaScript. Okay. So we are done with this session, guys. Okay, greater than operator have demonstrated, less than operator, equal to operator which is loose, strict equal to operator which is strict, not equal to operator which is loose, not equal to operator which is strict, greater than or equal to operator, less than or equal to operator. These are the different relational operators we have in the JavaScript. Okay, so in this session, I wanted to cover only the relational operators. In the next session, we'll go with the next type of operators, that is assignment operators. Okay, till then, see you. Bye bye. Hello, welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I'm going to cover the next topic, that is assignment operators. In the previous sessions, I covered both arithmetic and relational operators. Now in this session, I'm going to cover the assignment operators. So let's get started. What are assignment operators? Okay, assignment operators are two types. Normal assignment operator. First one is a normal assignment operator and second one is a compound assignment operators. Let me write down here in JavaScript. Okay, assignment operators in JavaScript. Okay, so in JavaScript, we can categorize or divide the assignment operators into two types. One is normal assignment operators and other one is a compound assignment operators. This side I'm writing normal assignment operators and this side I'm writing compound assignment operators. Okay. The normal assignment operator will have this single equal symbol. Okay, this is a normal assignment operator. Coming to the compound assignment operators, we have plus equal to, this is one compound assignment operator. Then we have minus equal to, then we have minus equal to, then we have multiplication equal to, then we have division equal to, then we have modulus equal to, then we have exponential operator equal to. These are the different compound assignment operators we have in JavaScript. All the assignment operators in JavaScript can be categorized into two types. One is a normal assignment operator, which is simple equal, okay, equal to symbol, whereas the compound assignment operator consists of all these items. Let me practically demonstrate all these operators, that is all these assignment operators, that is normal and compound assignment operators for you right now. For that, I'll switch to Visual Studio Code. I'll switch to Visual Studio Code and create a new JavaScript file with this name, okay, assignment.js. Once I create this, let me let me explain you how to use this assignment and compound assignment operators. You see, the basic statement that we have used, the compound assignment operator is something like this, right? Let a is equal to 5. Okay. First one is let a is equal to 5. Here, this equal is a normal assignment operator. The purpose of this assignment operator, that is normal assignment operators in JavaScript, is to assign okay, to assign this data into this variable. To store this particular data into this variable, we can use this normal or simple assignment operator. Okay, normal or simple assignment operator, we can use it for assigning the data on the right side to the variable on the left side. We can use simple assignment operator. Fine. You can also write like this. For example, you have declared this variable using this let keyword in JavaScript, and after that you can say b is equal to 10. Here also same thing is happening. Okay. Here declaration and initialization. For the first time, if you are assigning some data to the variable, that is called as initialization, right? And if you are declaring this is declaration, this part is initialization. First time, if you are assigning some data or storing some data into the variable, that is called as initialization. Declaration, this part is declaration and this part is initialization. Both are happening in the same statement. You can also divide that. Okay, here only declaration is happening. You are only declaring the variable with let keyword in JavaScript, and in the next statement you are first time assigning the data to this declared variable in a separate statement. This is initialization. Okay, you can have both declaration and initialization in the same line, where also you are using the simple assignment operator, and you can also declare in separate line and initialize in separate line. That also you can use simple assignment operator. Next, here I can write down, okay? If I print A, the value that is stored into the variable A, okay, with the help of this simple assignment operator, that is 5 will be printed here, okay? And if I print B here, the value that is stored into the variable B, that is 10 will be printed here, okay? Then let's see. Let me write some other things like, let C is equal to, okay? Let C is equal to 15. Otherwise, before writing anything, let me run this code. Let's say clear, let's say node space assignment dot js. If I write, you see the 5 and a got the value stored in the a got printed as 5. The value that is stored into the variable b got printed as 10. And say clear here. And here, let me write down. Okay, let me write down. Let c. Okay, let c colon, or let c is equal to 15. Then c is equal to 20. Okay, for initialization also, we have to use a simple assignment operator. For updating the value that is already stored into the variable C with a new value, then also I have to use a simple assignment operator. Now, if I write console.log, if I write C here, what will happen, guys? 15 will be printed or 20 will be printed. 20 will be printed, guys. Okay, in this case, 20 will be printed. Okay, this is the first value that I'm assigning or storing into the variable C. This is called as initialization. And if I'm assigning one more, updating the value that is stored into the variable C with a new value, that is called as updation or reinitialization. You can call this as a reinitialization or updation. The latest updated or reinitialized value will be now stored in C instead of the original one. Okay. So let me run this. You see, 20 got printed here. Okay. 20 got printed. When I print C, when I print A, 5 got printed. When I print B, 10 got printed. When I print C, 20 got printed. Okay. So far so good. Done. Let me clear all this stuff. Let me clear all this stuff and let me write down something. You can also do something like this. Let A, okay, let B, let's say let A is equal to 5, let B is equal to 10, let C is equal to 15, okay, let D is equal to 20, let E is equal to 25. Like this, different variables I have. Okay, different statements have created for declaring the variables and initializing the variables with some data, right? I've created different variables and initialized that particular variables with the different data. That's fine. Here, how many lines I have written? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines I have created, right? I have written 5 lines. Okay, I have written here 5 statements. I have written here 5 statements. Instead of writing these 5 statements, what I can do? Instead of writing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 statements, what I can do? Can I write all these 5 statements? Can I convert these 5 statements into a single statement? Yes, it is possible. You see, before this semicolon itself, put a comma here and take this b is equal to 10 there. B is equal to 10. Let A is equal to 5. B is equal to 10, comma. C is equal to 15. C is equal to 15. Then D is equal to 20. Then D is equal to 20. Okay. Then E is equal to 25. Then, comma, E is equal to 25, put a semicolon. You see, all these 5 statements I converted into single statements. I declared In a single statement with the let keyword, I have declared all the five variables, and also I have initialized these variables with different data also at the same time. So this is possible in JavaScript, guys, and also not only these guys, you can a lot of other things are possible. Let's say let a is equal to 5, b is equal to 10.52. Okay, different type of data also you can initialize. Okay, here you can write Arun Motori. Okay, this is also fine, which is not possible in other programming languages like Java. Okay, in Java, if we have to write, we have to declare and initialize all the variables in a single line. All this data should be of the same type. Okay, but here A is storing numerical integer data, B is storing floating point data. Okay, floating point decimal data, and C is storing the string literal. Okay, D is storing the Boolean value. Okay, like that, and so on. Okay, a lot of other things are there, right? Here false is there, different type of literals are there, and all those stuff. Okay, but since there are no different data types, you can write all these things in a single statement also. But anyhow, in this all these statements, guys, I am using this simple assignment operator. Okay, here multiple variables are declared with the let keyword, and each and every variable is initialized with a different data. 5 is stored into the variable A with the simple assignment operator. 10.53 is stored into the variable with simple assignment operator. String literal is stored into the variable C with the simple assignment operator. Boolean value is stored into the variable D with the simple assignment operator. Boolean value is assigned to the variable E with the simple assignment operator. Okay. Now if I write here, I can also write like this: A comma B comma C comma D comma E. You see how simple the JavaScript is, right? So sophisticated. You can print all these variable values in a single statement also. Okay. So press enter, you see all the values got printed. Okay. Not only declared, not only initialized in the same line, also got printed in the same line, single line. Okay, using a single line. Now what if I write something like this: A is equal to 5, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 5, D is equal to 5, E is equal to 5. It's also fine. Okay. You see, I'm not only declaring all these variables in a single statement, but also initializing by assigning the first data to this particular variables with the same value. 5 is stored into the A, same 5 is stored into B, same 5 is stored into C, same 5 is stored into D, same 5 is stored into E. And here A, B, C, D, E, the same thing. All 5s will be printed. You see, all 5s got printed. All good. Instead of writing like this, you can also write like this. Let A, comma, only declarations you can do. Okay? Only declarations part you can do. A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E. Only declarations I will do. And here I'll say A is equal to, B is equal to, C is equal to, D is equal to, E is equal to 5. Okay. A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E. Okay. Run this code. You see, all five got printed. Like this also you can do, guys. How this statement is working. First of all, you declared all these variables with some data type. Okay, in JavaScript we have only let or const kind of stuff. Okay, if you want to update, if you want to update, you have to use let. If you don't want to update, you can use this keyword known as const. Only things. Okay, here first how this statement will be executed. First this value 5 from the right side. Okay, this 5 will be stored into the variable e with the help of this simple assignment operator. Okay, after that the value that is stored into the e will be stored into the e, and the value that is stored into the D will be stored into the C with the help of the same simple assignment operator. The value that is stored into the C will be stored into the B with the same simple assignment operator, and the value that is stored into the B will be stored into the variable A with the same simple assignment operator. Okay, now run this, you'll get the same output. You'll get the same output. So this is how we can use a simple assignment operator. Okay, this is how we can use a simple assignment operator, guys. Next, apart from this, the simple or normal. Okay, this is normal, or most of the people will either call it as simple or normal assignment operator. Okay, which is simple equal symbol, which assigns a value on the right side to the variable on the left side or whatever it is. Okay, or is any other thing that we can do. We can also do something like this, guys. Let a is equal to let a is equal to 5. Okay, let b is equal to a also I can do. Okay, let b is equal to a. Okay, so or I can show you one program, guys. Okay, let a is equal to 5, b is equal to 10, comma c. Okay, like the three variables I have declared and two variables I have initialized, right? A variable I have initialized with 5 and b, and here if I print a and if I print b, what will be printed? A will be printed as 5, b will be printed as 10, right? A will be printed as 5 and B will be printed as 10. You see, 5 and 10. Now, when I print A, I want to get 10. When I print B, I want to get 5. How to get this done? Okay, we need to swap the values that are stored into these variables. For example, the value that is stored into the variable A should go into the variable B. The value that is actually stored into the variable B should go into the variable A. For that, we need the third variable. So what I will do here is I'll simply say C is equal to A. A is equal to B. Okay. B is equal to C. C is equal to A is equal to B is equal to C. Okay. Simple. Okay. Like this, three statements I have to write. C is equal to A is equal to B is equal to C. Simple. Okay. Like this, if you write and if you write the simple logic, let's see what is happening. I will print A, I will print B. Now the value that will be stored in A will be 10 and the value that is stored in the B will become 5 because of this swapping. Okay. So you see 10 and 5 got printed. Earlier 5 and 10, now 10 and 5. Okay. After this swapping, 10 and 5. Okay. What happened in this case, with the help of this simple assignment operator, we have stored the value that is actually in the variable A into the variable C, that is 5. In C, nothing was there. So from A, that is 5 got stored into C. Now C has 5, right? C has 5. Then A is equal to B means into the A, we are assigning the value of the 10 will be stored into the A will be 10, and B is equal to C means C is 5. So B is actually 10, 10 got replaced with 5. Okay, A got 10 and B got 5 now. Okay, A got 10 and B got 5. That's how it got printed. This is how the logic works. This is how the logic works, guys. Okay, fine. So this is a simple assignment operator, guys. Apart from this simple assignment operator, as I already mentioned in the beginning of the session, that we also have the compound assignment operators. Okay, let me now demonstrate the compound assignment operator for you. Okay, let me now demonstrate the compound assignment operator for you. Let me demonstrate the compound assignment operator for you. Operators for you. Sorry. Let A is equal to 5, comma B is equal to 3. Like this, I'll write. Okay, let A is equal to 5, comma B is equal to 3. Now, if I write A plus equal to B, and here if I write A, what will be the output? What will be printed here when I print the value of the A after this particular statement? Here, A plus is equal to B is the full form of this particular. When you use this compound assignment operator like plus equal to kind of symbol, it is nothing but A is equal to, in full form of this one is internally it will do this kind of calculation. A is equal to A plus B. Okay. A plus is equal to B is a short form of this. A is equal to A plus B, guys. Whether you use like this or whether you use this compound assignment operator to simplify, both will result in the same thing. Okay. A plus is equal to B is nothing but A is equal to A plus B. A is 5 and B is 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. So A will be storing 8 here. Okay. When I run this, 8 will be printed. When I run this, 8 will be printed. You see, this is how the compound assignment operator works. In place of the place, if I give minus, this statement will become A is equal to A minus B. Okay, this which is nothing but equal to A is equal to A minus B. That is 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. A will become 2. So 2 will be printed, guys. Okay, then here this time 2 should be printed. Now if I write A multiplication is equal to B means A is equal to A multiplied by B. A is equal to A multiplied by B. That is nothing but A is 5 and B is 3. 5 3 is 15. A will become 15. You see 15 got printed. Then if I say A divided by B, A divided by means A divided by is equal to B. This kind of compound assignment operator if I use, that is equal to A is equal to A divided by B. Okay, how many times 3 can divide 5 by? 3 ones are 3 and remaining will be the decimal point 1.666 something will be there, right? So 1.666 kind of thing will be printed. You see, this value will be printed. Now you can also say A modulus is equal to B. A is equal to A modulus B, which is nothing but equal to A is equal to A modulus B. That is a reminder. After dividing this 5 with 3, what is the reminder? 2. So 2 should be printed now. Okay, 2 should be printed. Correct. Then we have one more thing in JavaScript. A exponential operator is equal to B. Okay, that is equal to A is equal to, this is a compound assignment operator only, guys. That is equal to A is equal to A exponential B. That is 5 power 3. 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5 is 25. 25 5, 5 need to be multiplied by itself 3 times. 5 5 is 25. 25 5 is 125. So 125 should be printed. You see, 125 got printed. So these are the different compound assignment operators we have in the JavaScript, guys. Okay, simple assignment or normal assignment operator and compound assignment operators. All this together will form the assignment operators in the JavaScript. As I demonstrated, these are the different compound assignment operators. Okay, these are the different compound assignment operators that I have demonstrated in this session. So hope guys you have understood all these assignment operators, that is normal or simple assignment operators and compound assignment operators in this particular session. In the next session, I'm going to cover the next remaining operators, that is logical and ternary operators I'm going to cover in the next session. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello all. Welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I am going to cover the next topic, that is logical operators, and if the time permits, I'll also cover the ternary operator in this session. So let's begin with the logical operators. Totally, there are three logical operators in JavaScript language. What are those three logical operators we have? First one is logical AND. This double ampersand symbol is nothing but the logical AND operator. The next one, this double pipe symbol, okay? Each and every symbol here is a pipe. Two pipes are there. So double pipe symbol is a logical OR operator. And the last one here is a exclamatory mark, which is nothing but a logical NOT operator. So let me explain all these three logical operators for you. So what I am going to cover in this session, I am going to cover the logical operators in JavaScript. Logical operators in JavaScript. Okay. So what are the three different logical operators we have in JavaScript? First one is logical AND operator whose symbol is double ampersand symbol. Okay. Then we have logical OR operator whose symbol is double pipe symbol. Okay. Whose symbol is double pipe symbol. Then the last one we have is a logical NOT operator whose symbol is exclamatory mark. So let me demonstrate all these three logical operators for you one by one. Okay. So before I go ahead with the practical demonstration of these three logical operators in this Visual Studio Code Editor, let me draw one table. Okay. So that you'll understand how the logical AND operator works first. Okay. So let me draw one kind of stuff like this. Just give me a second. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Here, assume that there is one thing known as variable known as A and variable known as B. And here I'll write something known as A double ampersand B. Okay. You see, this variable A and B, assume that they are holding Boolean value like true or false. Okay. What if this A is holding true? What if this A is holding true and B is holding false? In that case, how the logical AND operator will work? Logical AND operator will result in true only when both the sides of this logical AND operator are true. A should be true and B should be true. Only in that case it will be true. Remaining all cases, if either of these sides of the logical operator or one of them is false or both of them is false, the resultant is also false. Here true and false. One of the side is false. B is false. A is true but B is false. Since logical AND both should be true to become true, otherwise it is false. So here false will come. If one of the side of the operands of the operator is false, the result is false. Now what if I write false, false and true? In this case, what will happen? Since one of the side of this logical AND operator is false, the result also is false. The next one, if here is also false, okay, both the sides are false. A is false, B is false. That is both the operands of this logical AND operator are false. In that case, the result is false. Finally, if the both the sides of the logical AND operator, that is A is true and B is also true, in that case, the result is true, guys. Okay, the result is true. Okay, true, false, 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 true, false, 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 and true, only true. Only this situation it will become true. The result of this logical AND will be true only when both the operands of this logical AND, both the operands which are on the other side of this logical AND operator are true, then only true. Otherwise, every case it is false. So this is logical AND operator. What about the logical OR operator? How does this logical OR operator works? Let me draw here another box using which I am going to demonstrate the logical OR operator for you. Okay, fine. Here we have a variable with the name A and here we have the variable with the name B, and here I'll be writing the resultant of A or B. Okay, A or B. So if A is true and B is false, so coming to the logical OR operator, both the sides of the logical OR operator need to be false in order to get the result as false. In all the other cases, it is true. The result is true. If one side of this logical OR operator is true, automatically the result is true, guys. Okay, here true, false. The result is true. Okay, if one side of the logical OR operator is true, the result is automatically true. Here false and here true. False or true. If one of the operands of this logical OR operator is true, automatically the resultant of this logical OR operator is true. Here, let's say true, this is true, this is also true. If both the sides of this logical OR operator are true, here also the result is true. Here also the result is true. And if both the sides of this logical OR operator are false, this side is false and this side is also false. In that case, false or false. The result is finally false. Okay. So both the sides of the logical OR operator are false, then only it is false, guys. In either of these cases, like one side of the logical OR operator or both the sides of the logical OR operator are true, then it is true. Okay, fine. So hope guys you understood logical AND operator and logical OR operator now. And the final one we have here in the logical operators is logical NOT operator, which is a simple operator. Let me explain the simple operator for you. Let me draw a small box because it doesn't need much cases here. So let's draw something like this, okay? And here, let's say this is A, only one variable is required, no need to have this A and B. And here I'll write down negation, okay, exclamatory mark A, okay, exclamatory mark A. So if A is true, okay, not operator of A will be opposite of true is what? False, okay? Then if A is false, then exclamatory mark A, that is a logical not operator A is true, opposite, false, true, true, false, okay? So hope guys you understood the different logical operators in JavaScript. Now I'm going to practically demonstrate this logical operator in JavaScript for you. Okay, for that I will go to this editor and here I'll create a new file. I'll just name this as logical.js. Okay, logical.js, and here I'll write down something like console.log of true. Okay, you can also create some variables and assign some boolean values and check that, or you can do like this also, true and false. Both the sides of this logical AND operator are true, then only the result is true. If one of the side of the logical AND operator, whether it is right side or left side, is false, the result is false. So it will result in false. Both the sides should be true to get true. Otherwise, all cases it is false. So here false and logical AND true. The result is false. Then the next one, okay, both the sides are false, then also false. The next one, if the both the sides of this logical AND operator, that is left side of the logical AND operator and right side of the logical AND operator, both the okay operands are true, then only it will result in true. Okay, false, 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 true. Now let me run this code. Let me run this code, guys. Okay, let's see whether we'll get the same result or not. False, 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 true. False, 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 true. Okay, this is logical AND operator, guys. Okay, this is logical AND operator. Now I'll change this. Okay, I'll remove all these results for now. Okay, I'll just remove all these things. Instead of typing this print statements again and again, I can just modify the code a bit so that I can demonstrate the logical OR operator. I'll just remove this logical AND operator from here, and in place of that I'll provide the logical OR operator. Okay, in place of that I'll provide the logical OR operator. Here I'll remove the logical AND, provide the logical OR operator. Logical AND is replaced with logical OR operator. Okay, now let me clear it. Let me clear it and see that. So here logical OR operator is there, guys. Okay, true or false. Okay, true or false. Here coming to the logical OR operator, right? Both the sides of the logical OR operator are false, then only the result is false. Otherwise, the result is always true. If one side, it may be left side or left right side, if it is true, means automatically the result is true. Okay, only when the both the sides of the logical OR operator are false, in that case only the result is false. True or false. One of the side is true, so the result is true. Okay. Then false or true. One of the side is true, so the result is true. False or false. Both are false. Here only in this case it will be false case. Remaining all cases it is true. Both the sides of the logical OR operator, if it is false, it is false. The last one, true or true. Both the sides are true, then it is going to be true. Okay. When both the sides are false, only false, remaining all cases true. Okay. So let's run this and see whether we are getting the actual result. True, true, false, true. True, true, false, true. Okay. Which is exactly same. So this is a logical OR operator. Let me put only two print statements now. Remove all this stuff. Okay. And here I'll remove this things. Okay. So I'm going to cover the last one, that is logical not operator. Okay. So here not of true. Not of true means here not of false. Okay. Not operator, logical not operator of true means opposite of true is what? False. Logical not false means opposite of false is true. Okay. Like this we should get the result. Okay. Clear it and then run it. You will see that false and true will be printed, false and true will be printed. We got the exact answer as it is. Okay. Fine, guys. So, hope guys you understood what are the different logical operators we have in JavaScript. Okay. So, these are the logical operators we have in JavaScript. Okay. So, and how to use this logical operators in JavaScript, I told you just now. Okay, fine. Next one is, okay, along with these logical operators, okay, in this session, I'm also cover the last variety of operator that I'm going to cover as part of this operator session of the Java operators category of topic in the JavaScript basics is ternary operator. Okay, so apart from this arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, ternary operators, there are many other operators, but at this point of time in JavaScript, okay, I would like to cover only these five types of operators, that is arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment, already completed in the previous sessions, and in this current session I am covering the logical operators, and also I'll be covering now, since it is completed in this session itself, the next part that I'm going to cover as part of this session is next operator type or category type of operators I'm going to cover is ternary operator, which is the last one for this session. Okay, after that in the next session we'll move to the flow control statements, which is going to be the next topic. We'll be done with the operators completely. So the next operator that I'm going to cover here is a ternary operator. Okay, ternary operator. What is this operator, guys? Ternary operator in JavaScript. Okay, ternary operator. Okay, ternary operator in JavaScript. The symbol for this ternary operator is question mark and colon symbol. Okay, they will not be so adjacent as I've written here. Okay, there will be some gap here between the question mark and colon symbol, but just to represent, we can say question mark colon is the symbol for the ternary operator. How to use this ternary operator in JavaScript? Let me demonstrate. Okay, so let me demonstrate that practically, guys. Okay, here I'll create a new file, JavaScript file, and just name this as ternary.js. Okay, after creating that. Okay, let me write like this. Okay, let a is equal to 5. Okay, comma b is equal to 3. Let a is equal to 5, b is equal to 3. There are two variables I created. One of the variable is 5 and is storing 5, and another variable is storing the value 3. Now, if I say a greater than b, what will be the result? If I say a greater than b, what is the result of this generally? 5 greater than 3. 5 greater than 3 is true, right? If it is true, after this a greater than b, provide a question mark symbol. Okay. Now I'm using the ternary operator. Okay. First symbol of the ternary operator is question mark symbol. After the question mark, just give some space and give colon symbol and give some space and semicolon. Okay. Here question mark is there, colon symbol is also there. After this a greater than b, a kind of expression which either results in true or false. Okay. Here 5 and 3 are there. So 5 greater than 3, this is resulting in true. That's okay. Your question mark is there. After the question mark, I'll write here. I'll just give my name, like, okay, my name I'll give. Okay, and here I'll give, okay, like this I'll give. Okay. So this is what how we have to use this ternary operator. After the question mark, okay, colon symbol will come. On the left side of the colon symbol, one value is there. On the right side of the colon symbol, some value is there. Okay, and here I'll write down let c is equal to, let c is equal to, okay, let c is equal to the resultant of this ternary operator, that is question mark and colon symbol. Okay, either of these values should be decided and to be stored into the variable. Okay, now if I try to print the value that is stored in the variable c, what will be printed at this point of time? Let's understand. First a is 5 and b is 3, guys. So here first of all this expression you have to validate, that is 5 greater than 3, which is true. 5 is greater than 3 is, which is true, guys. If it is true, okay, if it is true, after the question mark, if it is true, okay, there is a colon symbol. If this result of this particular expression is true, which value will be selected? This value will be selected or this value will be selected after the question mark symbol. Okay. So left side of the colon symbol, this will be selected for true. Okay. If this expression is resulting in true, out of these two values which are there here, Arun Motor will be selected. Okay. Varun Dawat won't be selected. If it is the expression is resulting in true, left side of the colon symbol that is Arun Motor will be selected and stored into the variable C here. And when you print C, my name should be printed. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Ternary. Ternary.js. Okay, see, my name got printed. When I print C, the name got printed. What if I make this B as 13? Earlier B was 3, right? Now B I made it 13 intentionally. Now see the result of this A greater than B, 5 greater than 13, which is false. If it is false, what will happen? After the question mark symbol, there are two values separated by the colon symbol. The right side value of the colon symbol, that is Varun Dawat, will be taken into consideration if this expression is resulting in false value. Okay, Varun Dawat will be stored into this variable C, and when you print C, Varun Dawat will be printed. Okay, you see this time Varun Dawat got printed. It's not compulsory that every time this value to be string only. It can be anything, guys. It can be 1.2, 3.4 also. Okay. So if it is 3, what will happen? 1.2 will be printed or 3.4 will be assigned to C and printed here, okay? If this expression is true, that is 5 greater than 3 is true, means what will happen? If the condition is true, left side of the colon symbol is 1.2 will be stored into C, and when you print this, 1.2 will be printed, okay? You see 1.2 got printed. And what if I give 13 here? 5 greater than 13 is false, so right side of the colon symbol 3.4 will go and store into the C, and when you print C, that is 3.4 will be printed. These values can be anything, guys. Any type of literals you can add on the left side and right side of this colon symbol. Okay. And based on this condition, okay, based on this condition, whether it is resulting in true or false, either this value in case of true, this value in case of false will be selected and assigned, stored into the variable. And this is how we need to use this question mark and colon, which is called as ternary operator in JavaScript. So hope guys you understood what exactly is a ternary operator in JavaScript and how to use it. Okay. So with this note, guys, we are done with this logical operators and ternary operator in this session. So that's all for this session. So we are done with the operators also at the same time along with this logical and ternary operators. Whatever the operators I want to cover in this operators part at this point of time in this course, right, is done. Now in the next session we'll move on to the flow control statements in Java. So guys, that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.